I remember I saw this video go across my YouTube feed. I saw these people racing quadcopters, and I was just like, that is so cool. How are they doing that? And they were flying through the forest, and it was just like Star Wars. And I thought to myself, as I'm looking at this video and these quads that these people had made, and realizing that they didn't really know how to do it all that much better than I could figure out how to do it. And, I started doing the research and started seeing how much it would cost to build one, and before you knew it, I had a shopping cart full of quadcopter parts, and barely knew how most of them worked, but I figured I'd give it a shot. So my name's Timothy Ichiyasu. I go by Sky in the racing community. I'm a drone racer. I love racing quads. It's what I do. It's what I get up in the morning for. It's what I spend my weekends doing, all day long racing with other guys. It's a really cool community, and I'm really proud to be a part of it. I ended up using PVC pipe and various other junk I found around the house, and man, that first flight was something I don't think I'll ever forget. It was so amazing to see a machine that I had built actually fly. I felt like probably a little bit how the Wright brothers felt when they first got their plane to fly. Found out that there were local groups here in Colorado that I could start racing at. And so my next thought was, oh, how could I build the next best racing quadcopter? And around that same time, I saw a cheap little printer, the M3D, getting kickstarted, and I thought, man, that would be the coolest thing if you could use that to make the perfect quadcopter, the perfect racing quadcopter. So I started designing around some of the facets of 3D printing, and at the time people were building these frames with carbon fiber, so they need to be pretty durable, and that's something that's a little bit tougher to get in the 3D printing industry, less so now than it was before. Also, I wanted to build a quadcopter that anybody could print on whatever printer they had, and that meant that all the individual pieces were pretty small. So I came up with a couple designs, some of them less satisfactory than others, but ultimately I was able to get something that flew pretty well and could race pretty well, and that was really where I realized the true power of 3D printing and how that really integrates so perfectly with quadcopters. All of a sudden you can print just about everything on the drone except for like the motors and the hardware for it, and everybody can have a drone, everybody can have a safe drone, and everybody can have fun with it. As technology advances, that learning curve smooths off a little bit, and both drone racing and 3D printing are sort of reaching that pinnacle where, you know, it just meets the average consumer where they're at, and they can do it. Anybody can do it.